Hey guys, Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns, and I know I've already gripped this one, but this is a revisit because I made a mistake. There's a little secret to the Gamo Swarm Viper Gen 3i that I forgot to check before I did my grip review. So I want to show you guys so that you can definitely have a head start. You know how it is with brake barrels and stock screws. Yeah, they need to be tightened. Well, I did not realize that they had stock screws under these removable rubber pieces right here. So super important to, that one's too big. Super important to make sure your stock screws are nice and tight. And unless you put Loctite on them, they'll probably loosen back up the more you shoot. So there's some on each side. So we will do that to both sides. Okay, so here we go. Stock screw number 2. And it wasn't bad, but after I did my grip review, I went back and checked them and they were pretty loose. So I'd already been in here once. And then there is one more to check, and that's right here behind the trigger. I have the big one. I grabbed the wrong one again. Right there behind the trigger, and that one's tight. Okay. One more thing, super important to check. You always want to make sure your stock screws are tight as well. Not your stock screws. What am I talking about? Your scope screws. All right, my screws are tightened. Not mine, the Gamo Swarm Viper. And I've got what I found to be its favorite pellets from the grip out here. I'm going to reshoot them at 25 yards and then again at 35 and see if we get tighter groups now that its screws are tight. First up, Crosman Magnums. Now I just shot these off camera, and they were beautiful, so if it changes, it's your fault. Just playing. No, it's not terrible. It's actually 3 right on top of each other, and the other 2 are a little bit off from them, but not too bad. Let's try the H&N Sport Field Target Trophies. It's like they don't all want to hang out together. All right, these are the Gamo Red Fires. Nice. Nice. That was beautiful. Last one's Barracuda Hunter Extremes. And then we're going to move back to 35. Last one. Whoa, that one dropped all the way to the bottom of the target. That was kind of crazy. Sometimes, guys, you never can predict the pellets. But those look pretty good. So let's take the same pellets, same airgun, Same target, not really the same target. I'll put up a new one and we'll go back to 35 yards and see what we get there. Huh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's check out the field target trophies from H&N Sport. I thought I had the lid upside down. Pretty good so far. I am super pleased. Next, the Gamo Red Fires, the pellets that were made for this gun, or maybe the gun was made for these pellets. Ah, of course, of course. One pellet's got to be rebellious. Flies off to the left. Other than that, guys, that was beautiful. All right, Barracuda Hunter Extremes. Well, those ones didn't do very good at 35 yards, but the rest of them, let me just go get my target. My right, your left is the one at 25 yards, and my left, your right is the one at 35 yards. Pretty similar results. Well, guys, tightening the screws absolutely improved the accuracy of the Gamo Swarm Viper Gen3i and 22 cal. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I checked it out, revisited it, and did this thing justice, because it's actually a great shooter. And not that it was horrible in my grip review, but it is much, much better now. I would like to take a moment to say thank you to Gateway to Airguns. Thank y'all so much for making these videos possible. If you guys have not checked them out, you really, really should. If you're an air gunner, you like air guns, you like shooting, go check out www.gatewaytoairguns.org. There is something for every air gunner alive, I promise. I'm Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. Y'all don't just have a good day, have an awesome one. See ya. Check, check, check. Check is good.